In the previous video, we discussed about integers. Integers are number line and operations of integers and also properties of integers. So, let us continue that class. Properties of integers under multiplication. Property 1. Closure property. Let us multiply any two integers and see whether get product is an integer. For example, we can take minus 3 into minus 2 is equal to 6, which is an integer. Thus, we see the product of any two integers is an integer. Hence, if a and b are any two integers, then a into b is also an integer. This is called closure property of multiplication of integers. Next property is commutative property. Let us multiply any two integers in different and see whether their product are same. For example, we can take 8 into minus 4 is equal to minus 32 and also minus 4 into 8 is equal to minus 32. Thus, we see that product of any two integers remains same, whatever be the order of multiplication. Hence, if a and b are any two integers, then a into b is equal to b into a. This is called commutative property of multiplication of integers. Let us multiply any three integers by taking them different groups and see whether the product is the same. For example, we can take minus into minus 10 into 9 is equal to minus 8 into minus 90, that is equal to 720. And also we can take minus into minus 10 into 9, that is equal to 80 into 9, that is equal to 720. Therefore, minus 8 into minus 10 into 9 is equal to minus 8 into minus 10 into 9. Thus, given three integers, they need not be multiplied in the order in which they are given. We can group them in easy combinations and find the product. Hence, if a, b and c are any three integers, then a into b into c is equal to a into b into c. This is called a associative property of multiplication of integers. Let us see next property is identity element. Let us examine the product of two integers, one of which one is 1. For example, we can take minus 5 into 1 is equal to minus 5. Thus, we find the product of any integer. 1 is always is that integer. Hence, if a is any integer, then a into 1 is equal to 1 into a is equal to a. That means 1 is the identity element of multiplication for integers. Property 5. Let us multiply an integer. For example, minus 4 into 0 is equal to 0. Thus, the product of any integer by 0 is 0. Hence, if a is any integer, then a into 0 is equal to 0 into a is equal to, that is equal to 0. Property 6. Let us multiply an integer 5 into minus 1 is equal to minus 5. Hence, if a is any integer, then a into minus 1 is equal to minus 1 into a, that is equal to minus a. This is a sixth property of multiplication of integers. Next one is distributive property over addition. Now we can take one example for this. Minus 5 into 6 plus minus of 3 in two different ways. Minus 5 into 6 plus minus 3 is equal to minus 5 into plus 3 is equal to minus 15. And minus 5 into 6 plus minus 5 into minus 3, that is equal to minus 30 plus 15 is equal to minus 15. Thus, we see that minus 5 into 6 plus of minus 3 is equal to minus 5 into 6 plus minus 5 into minus 3, and also minus 5 into 6 plus minus 5 into minus 3. Hence, if a, b and c are any three integers, then a into b plus c is equal to a into b plus a into c. This is called distributive property of multiplication of integers over addition. Let us solve an example. In 8 into minus 5 plus x is equal to 8 into minus 5 plus 8 into 10. Find the x value. Then minus 40 plus 8x is equal to minus 40 plus 80, or 8x is equal to minus 40 plus 80 plus 40. Then so 8x is equal to 80. Hence x is equal to 10. This is a distributive property over addition. Next one is properties of integer under division. One is closure property. We have seen earlier any two integers we are added, result is an integer. If one integer is subtracted from any other integer, then the result is an integer. Similarly, if any two integers are multiplied, the result is an integer. Now let us see if an integer is divided by a non-zero integer, will be the quotient is always is an integer. We know that minus 8 divided by 4 is equal to minus 2, and minus 16 divided by minus 4 is equal to 4. Here the quotients are minus 2 and 4. In both cases are integers. When an integer is divided by another non-zero integer, it is not always possible that the quotient is an integer. For example, we can take minus 5 divided by 3 is not an integer, which states the collection of integers is not closure under division. Property 2. If a comma a is not equal to 0 is any integer, then a divided by a is equal to 1, and a divided by 1 is equal to a. For example, we can take 5 divided by 5 is equal to 1, and minus 7 divided by 1 is equal to minus 7. Property 3. If a not equal to 0 is any integer, then a divided by minus a is equal to minus 1, and minus a divided by a is equal to minus 1, and also a divided by minus 1 is equal to minus a. For example, we can take 5 divided by minus 5 is equal to minus 1, and also we can take minus 8 divided by minus 1 is equal to 8. Property 4. If 0 is divided by any non-zero integer, the result is always 0. For example, we can take 0 divided by minus 9 is equal to 0. Hence, if a not equal to 0 is any integer, then 0 divided by a always gives the result as 0. So, all of you listen what we learn about. See this table, observe the properties and operations of integer. Property and operations on integers. Closure property. In addition, a not equal to b belongs to z, and subtraction in the closure, a minus b belongs to z. Multiplication, a into b belongs to Z. In division, A divided by B not belongs to Z. And also we can take commutative property in addition. A plus B is equal to B plus A. In subtraction, A minus B not equal to B minus A. In multiplication, A cross B is equal to B cross A. In division, A divided by B not equal to B divided by A. And also we can take associative property in addition. A plus B plus C is equal to A plus B plus C. In subtraction, A minus B minus C is not equal to A minus B minus C. In multiplication, A into B into C is equal to A into B into C. In division, A divided by B divided by C is not equal to A divided by B divided by C. And also we can take another property is distributive. In addition, A into B plus C is equal to AB plus AC. In subtraction, A into B minus C is equal to AB minus AC. In multiplication, distributive property is not applicable. And also division is not applicable, where A, B, C is belongs to Z. B is a non-zero integer. Students, now we can do some exercise for these all. First one is write the integers between the pairs integers given below. Also choose the biggest and smallest integers for them. First one is minus 5 minus 10. Second one is 3 comma minus 2. So here in the first question the two integers are given minus 5 and minus 10. We have to find out integers between the two integers minus 5 and minus 10. So we can represent in these two integers in the number line. Now we can take a number line and write the 0 middle and write the negative numbers left side of 0. So between the two integers minus 5 and minus 10. So what are the integers are there? Integers are between minus 5 and minus 10 are minus 6, minus 7, minus 8, minus 9. So we can write that the integers between minus 5 and minus 10 are minus 6, minus 7, minus 8, minus 9. Now among the all these integers, which is the biggest and which is the smallest? So if an integer lies right side of the another integer, then what are the integer right that is larger than the integer lies left? So in these minus 6, minus 7, minus 8, minus 9. So minus 6 is lie in the right side of minus 9. So minus 6 is the biggest integer and minus 9 is the smallest integer. So we can identify the in above number line. So finally we conclude that all the positive integers are greater than negative integers, and also all the positive integers are greater than with 0, and all the negative integers less than 0, and also all the negative integers are less than the positive integers. Now the next question is 3 minus 2. So what are the integers that lies between 3 and minus 2? Now we can take number line of the integers. Middle of the we can write 0, and right side to 0 we can take the positive integers like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and so on. And also we can take left side of 0 negative numbers like -1, -2, -3, -4, -5. Now the given integers 3 and -2. And what are the integers between 3 and -2? The integers between 3 -2 are -1, 0, 1, 2. So these are the integers between 3 and -2. What is the biggest integer from these? So the biggest integer is 2, and the what is the smallest integer is, so the smallest integer is -1, because here the integer 2 lies right side to the integer -1. So in all these integers 2 is the biggest and -1 is the smallest integer. Now let us discuss ascending order and descending order of integers. It is known that the numbers on the right in the number line is greater, and numbers on the left in the number line is smaller. Now we can take number line. 0 is middle and right side of positive integers and left side of negative integers. Now we can take one example. -5 is smaller than -2. 2 is smaller than +5. So ascending order means we can arrange the integer smaller to greater number, and also descending order for integers means we can arrange the integers from greater to smaller number. So students, you will practice some more problems to all operations and properties and ascending and descending orders of integers. Now first one is we can do some problems for integer addition and subtraction. 31 minus of -17, 20 plus 62, 87 minus of -36, 3 plus -63, -87 minus of -31, -25, -88, -3 plus of -71, -3, -33, 24 -50, 93 -22, 82 plus 38, 34 plus 62, -63 minus of -79, 84 minus of -37, -56 plus 91, 52 plus 23, -29 plus of -87, 65, 19 is -20 plus 41, -8 plus of -23, 20 minus of -41, 55 plus 44, -43 -71, -39 plus 47, -61 -26, -2 minus of -56, 46 plus 46. So students, all of you do these all problems. Next we can take opposite integers. Write the opposite value of each integer. First one is opposite of 12, and second one is opposite of -25, and third one is opposite of 99, and fourth one is opposite of 4, and fifth one is opposite of 36, and sixth one is opposite of -57. Mark each integer given below and its opposite value on the number line. One is 2 and second one is -5. Next model is find the answer to each question. 5 into 2 plus 37 plus 3 into 5 plus 37. 20 plus 30 plus 14 plus 21 plus 1 into 2. 31 minus 6 minus 16 plus 14 into 5 plus 6. 30 minus 11 minus 16 plus 30 plus 17 minus 22. 18 minus 7 plus 20 minus 8 plus 24 into 1. 5 plus 26 into 2 plus 40 into 5 plus 14. 9 into 8 into 10 minus of 37 plus 4 plus 2. 29 plus 37 plus 24 into 3 plus 37 plus 40. 7 into 1 into 8 into 6 plus 14 into 8. So students, all the problems you can do. Next model is put less than or greater than into each box to make a true statement. A is 3 minus 12, B is minus 6 18, C is minus 8 minus 20, D is minus 5 minus 4, E is minus 11 and minus 15. Next one is write the opposite value of each integer. Opposite of minus 51, opposite of 9, opposite of 32, opposite of minus 74, opposite of minus 6, opposite of 20, opposite of 83, opposite of minus 18. So students, once again we repeated the what we discussed. N is natural number. The set of n is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus and so on. W is denoted by whole number. The set of whole numbers are 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Z is represented by integers. The set of integers 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4 plus and so on. Also 0 plus or minus 1 plus or minus 2 plus or minus 3. The set of integers also represented as each time you added a positive integer, you move right on the number line. Each time you add a negative number, you move left on the number line. Each time you subtract a positive integer, you move left on the number line. Each time you subtract a negative integer, you move right on the number line. Each time you multiply a negative integer by a positive integer or a positive integer by a negative integer, the product is a negative integer. Each time you multiply two negative integers, the product is a positive integer. Product of even number of negative integers is positive. Product of odd number of negative integers is negative. Each time you divide a negative integer by a positive integer or a positive integer by a negative integer, the quotient is negative integer. Each time you divide a negative integer by a negative integer, the quotient is positive integer. And also, when you multiply or divide two integers of same sign, the result is always positive. If they are of positive signs, the result is negative. The following are the properties satisfied by addition and subtraction of integers. Integers are closed for addition and subtraction. Both a plus b and a minus b are integers, where a and b are any integers. Addition is commutative for integers. A plus b is equal to b plus a for all integers a and b. Addition is associative for integers. A plus b plus c is equal to a plus b plus c for all integers a, b and c. Integer 0 is the identity under addition. That equal to a plus 0 is equal to 0 plus a is equal to a. For every integer a. Integers show some properties under multiplication. Integers are closed under multiplication. That is equal to a into b is an integer for any two integers a and b. Multiplication is commutative for integers. That equal to a into b is equal to b into a for any integers a and b. The integer 1 is the identity under multiplication. That is equal to 1 into a is equal to a into 1 is equal to a. For any integer a, multiplication is associative for integers. That equal to a into b into c is equal to a into b, b into c. For any three integers a, b and c. In integers, multiplication distributes via addition. That is equal to a into b plus c is equal to a into b plus a into c. For any three integers a, b and c. This is called distributive property. The properties of commutativity and associativity under addition and multiplication and the distributive property help us make our calculations easier. For any integer a, we have a divided by 0 is not defined or meaningless. 0 divided by a is equal to 0. For a not equal to 0. A divided by 1 is equal to a. So students, we can do some more exercises for multiple choice questions for integers. First one is, which is integer is greater than minus 5? A is minus 7, B is minus 1, C is minus 9 and D is minus 11. And second one is, how many integers are there between minus 8 and plus 2? A is 7, B is 4, C is 0 and D is 9. And third one is, what is the opposite value of integer 6? A is minus 6, B is 5, C is 6, D is minus 4. Fourth one is, identify the integer that is less than minus 3. A is 0, B is minus 1, C is minus 4 and D is 2. Fifth one is, which of the following integers is greater than minus 1 and less than 7? A is minus 9, B is 5, C is minus 5, D is 8. Sixth one is, how many pairs of opposite integers are there between minus 4 and 5? A is 3, B is 8, C is 2, D is 6. The following data shows the changes in temperatures across various cities from morning to noon. Which city recorded the maximum temperature? 20 degrees centigrade Atlanta, 30 degrees centigrade Chicago, 12 degrees centigrade Boston, 25 degrees centigrade Houston. So students, do these multiple choice questions for integers. So students, in this class we discussed the properties of multiplication and properties of division for integers, and also we can learn ascending and descending order for integers, and we using the less than and greater than symbols for any two integers, and also we can learn some models of these all operations. Thank you students.